Stout alive. Stout alive. Stout alive.
Hello, everybody. Welcome into Sunday night, December 10th, 2023. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom Home Live. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom Home. You guys, hang on. I got to answer text. Bad timing on her part. Ah, here we go. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom Homies. The Zoom Homies with Ken Stout Live. I am back. I am here. Not 100%, but I'm going to give it a go. Chris Garrett just joined us. Greg is with us. William is with us. Jeff is here, but he's off getting some food. Darren Gilholm and Rich is here. Hello, gentlemen. How are you this evening? Only one person.
I said hello.
Oh, I heard you and Bill must have done it simultaneously because I only heard one. So, hello, Chris.
Hello.
Hello.
Sin. Rich. Darren.
Oh, Lord.
Hang on. I get Grumpy's attention. Hello, Greg.
Yes, ma'am.
Just wanted to make sure you were with us.
Hello.
Tony says we have normal audio. And Greg, no, there was no hanky-panky or whatever monkey business going on. It just, I really figured there'd be more comments since that was a carryover from yesterday. There was just no way I was going to stream last night. I could not stop coughing, sneezing, it just was terrible. But like I said a while ago, I am playing golf Tuesday. Water, snow, just shy of a tornado, I'm playing golf. It's going to be 50 degrees and sunshiny. I'm getting in at least 9 holes of golf on Tuesday and go from there. I don't think it can hurt me any because I'm going to be outdoors and it's going to be a little bit warmer. So anyway, I'm going to make this.
We just had a storm come through. It never did thunder and lightning, but I heard the wind. My mother didn't even hear it.
I posted a link to the Zoom Homies about the tornado in Clarksville, Tennessee. I don't know if you guys seen that or not. I believe it was a weather chaser type person. Basically drove up on a tornado and got very lucky that he didn't get swept away in it. Apparently 6 people did pass away or die in that storm. I read that on the news tonight. The video itself was pretty devastating to watch. It's just hard to imagine the power of a tornado until you see the aftermath of a tornado. And I personally don't ever want to have to go through one, and I don't wish that none of you guys have to go through one. Mrs. K did say she'll join us on Zoom here in just a little bit.
Last year, we had one that went up over. Yeah, I remember me telling you we had one like up in the air that came over.
Mrs. K just put a comment on chat that, what? Only a tornado can stop me. That's right. That's how I roll. It's going to take a tornado. Now watch, we'll get a tornado. This is how weird December's weather has been. We had a thunderstorm yesterday. A thunderstorm in December. With thunder and lightning and rain. Do what, Chris?
That's happened here in the South.
The South, I can understand it, but Indiana, I just was having trouble coming to grips with that. Josh Kinder says, hi, Grumpy. I don't hope he's talking to Greg and not me. Hello, Josh. Ski Man 21632. Hello, my brother lives in Clarksville. His wife and aunt are in their 80s. House was completely destroyed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Man.
And Tony says all he has is earthquake. Yeah. I don't think there's any place weather-wise you can live where you don't have some kind of a catastrophe. I mean, Florida, you got your hurricanes. Out west, you got your earthquakes. We got the tornadoes. Alaska's got the cold. Well, maybe Hawaii. Oh wait, it has the economy. Never mind. That was for Greg.
Well,
Okay, I thought so.
Florida's also got a lot of lightning.
Yeah, Florida's. From what I understand, they've got the strangest weather. One hour it can be stormy, and the next hour it can be sunshiny and just as calm as can be. So Josh Kinder said
That's
that was
normal.
for Greg.
That's normal weather.
Yeah. I need to play. I mean, I have a goal to play at least once in December. Tuesday's as good as day as any. I mean, it just comes and goes. I did a lot of physical work again today around the house. Mrs. K's going to be happy when she sees those surprises. And I'm here. Voice is pretty much back to normal. Energy level, comes and goes. It's not going to hurt me to get out there and walk 9 holes of golf, I don't think. I'll watch a Tuesday night. There'll be no show for the next week. You guys realize what tonight is, right? Besides Sunday night? No?
What is it not?
Well, it's the 10th of December. It's Sunday night. In 3 weeks, 21 days from today at this time, we will be 6 minutes into what's probably going to be the worst 12-hour stream ever in the history of YouTube.
Oh,
Well, we got the guest star that's getting on camera right now.
Yeah, when can I ink her down for 4 hours?
well, as far as I know, I'll be here. I know we got something at church that night, but we should be through.
Yep, it's going to be
Sometimes
12
they
hours,
stay to
Chris.
midnight, sometimes they stay to midnight, but I probably won't stay to midnight.
Well, midnight your time's midnight my time, so I'm gonna start 9 o'clock regular time
Ow.
and go until 9 o'clock the following morning. Mrs. K said she will participate. She is still off, and she plans on being off. So we'll see. We will see. I need to get that. I did find the document, by the way. I did do it on a notepad. I don't know why Notepad didn't find it the first time. I had to shut the system down, and then it found it with no problem. So this weird system of mine's really starting to bug me. I researched for about a half hour today. Can I plug another monitor into the motherboard, and will it work? According to all the research I did, it depends on the motherboard. If the motherboard supports it, then yes, I can. If the motherboard doesn't support it, then no, I can't. I have a Asus Prime Z 490p if anyone wants to look it up. I tried to look it up, but you know me and research and technology. I will be finding my okay. 12 a.m. 1/1/24. Yeah, we'll take a couple minutes at midnight my time, and we'll do our traditional thing that we usually do around the house, which is throw money in the corners. Hasn't brought us any fortune yet. It's an Asian thing. It's a Filipino thing. And we'll have some fruit to eat, as well as probably chicken, pork, and beef. Kind of looking forward to it. Rick Lakes joins us. Hello, Rick. Hopefully Rick's doing all right. I know the weather up in Minnesota's probably getting to be where it's very not comfortable these days. So, about all I got. Bill and I played Destiny's Child this morning until I had to leave at 6. And then at about 5:45, we both had the brilliant idea to go Google what we were trying to do. I wished you could join us too, Ski Man. We always, I mean, this is Mrs. K and I, and we always have enough food through New Year's Eve to last till about New Year's 4th or 5th easily. We started buying for that today. Not going to Walmart tomorrow, because if I go to Walmart tomorrow at 6 in the morning, I'll be 3 straight days I've been to Walmart, and I ain't going to Walmart tomorrow. It ain't happening.
Why not? I need some soda and a few other things.
Tell you, Walmart getting to be so doggone expensive.
I will not buy milk from Walmart no more because it starts going bad before the date expires.
Our sausage we got from there seemed to have went bad pretty quick. It had an odd taste to it yesterday. Of course, that could be my taste buds too. So I really don't know.
I've had milk bought from Kroger. It's a little bit more expensive at Kroger, but I bought milk for Kroger and I've drank it 5 days after the date on it, and it was okay. Tried to drink some milk from Walmart this morning or last night. It was the 6th of January.
Yeah, I rarely will drink something that's, if it's past the
Ooh.
expiration date, I won't drink it. I don't trust it. And I don't drink that much milk as it is anyway. But if it's the expiration date was yesterday, I throw it out today. Now Mrs. K, she'll drink it. She just scrapes that green stuff off the top. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just, like cheese. Ski Man says his wife and I stay off the road. She has yet to stay up till midnight. Yeah. I don't want to be out that night, and I don't really want any family members out, which thank goodness I don't think there will be any. Anymore though, New Year's Eve, people drive better than they drive any other day of the week. Today was just another example of coming back from dropping her off, and I about got hit twice. And the second time I got hit, I came really close to following the driver and saying something, but then I realized they just come out of a pub, sorry. And that wouldn't be a wise thing to do, so I just dismissed that idea. Welcome back, Greg. Are we having salad? Greg, Jeff, Bill, Bob. Pizza?
So we've had rain, and it's supposed to be low 35 tonight. I'm not sure if it's going to dry off before it gets that cold, because some places will be colder.
You might get a little bit of icing.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm just wondering are they going to prepare the bridges and all that?
I don't know. The one thing I don't look forward to is seeing the snow trucks out with or without their plows. I just don't want to see the snow trucks.
Looks like up in North Carolina, it's snowing now.
It'll be here before we realize it, and probably before we want it to be here. Now, why am I seeing that on the clock? Eastern Central got the countdown. I don't know. Couldn't tell what Jeff was having. Looked like a coney dog, maybe. Not the normal salad?
No, it's a sausage pre-cooked from Costco. Chicken and apple flavored.
That sounds pretty good. Yeah, we're going to go see Mr. Costco next weekend.
I don't eat much on Sunday nights usually.
She made some spaghetti salad. I've had a little bit of it tonight. I'll do my best to keep my weight under 240. I've been just a little nibble here and a little nibble there. Nothing major. Got to do something over the winter to keep my weight down as well. Once this thing comes off, I'll probably weigh about 220. Can't wait. Cannot wait. I did ask her today if she would like to cut my hair. And I'll be having long hair after the 1st of January. I'll just put it that way. Ski Man says they're expecting minor accumulation pretty far west, pretty far west. We're expecting minor accumulation pretty far western Maryland. That's right. Greg and Ski Man are in the same state. I'll just put it this way. It could snow October 14th, 2025, about the same time as Windows 18 comes out, and that'll be okay with me. Not a big fan of snow. Just
One year when we went to Gatlinburg at Christmas time, it had snowed. They had stormed up there the night before. Cause that man that came to open our cabin, he said that he had been up all night cutting trees everywhere.
yeah, I don't know that I would want to go to someplace like that for a holiday, especially Christmas. That I don't know.
Well, there were a lot of people. It's pretty bad.
Can
Gatlinburg on
imagine.
Christmas. Cause you know how they block. How we already said they block the side roads. When the red light, so many red lights so close together, they don't let you out. They block the side roads.
Right.
You can't never get out before the light.
Mm.
Next light turns, whatever. The lights need to be adjusted, is what it needs to be, I believe.
Oh, I
But
don't
they're
know.
the professionals, so of 35 years.
Do you remember that?
Probably got Kerry Holzman to work. Probably got Kerry Holzman programming the lights. I better hush.
Remember the
Wow.
Christmas sales at a jewelry store, where if it snowed on Christmas Eve, that you could actually get the diamond for free?
Was that a local thing there in Pennsylvania, or was that nationwide?
It was
Sam?
every year. It was in the 70s and 80s. Just about every jewelry store.
No,
But
of course, in the
snow and
70s,
that
I was
day.
a teenager, so I didn't pay much attention to stuff like that. Oh, man.
Go tell them now when it snows you want your free diamond.
Yeah, really. Still, somebody's got. Is it me? No, I muted my YouTube. Let me check the studio, make sure I got it muted as well. It's not even running. The studio's not even running. It's going to be fun shutting that off. How do I do that? There we go. Warning, the stream's bitrate 251455 is lower than the recommended of 6800. Okay. I did not know that. Seems to be okay. I haven't seen any issues with the monitoring. So. Chris Garrett says, Josh Kinder, Ghetto Gaming, are you joining us to Zoom? Is it working? That could be why he's not joining us, Chris. He might have to join from his phone. I don't know.
Your stream is, I'm seeing at 480. That's what the auto thing is setting it at.
Huh.
Not sure why.
Yeah.
I think.
Is that a local thing, Jeff, or does that get set by?
I do not know. Sometimes when Doug's thing resets, he'll drop to like 130 or something. It's almost.
Yeah, when Doug.
Yeah,
really when Doug screws up, mine goes to 144, and I got to reset it. I'm showing 1080p on mine. That's why I asked.
Mine was at 480. I just put it to 720. I can go to 1080. It seems like it's working now.
Yeah, I haven't noticed any buffering or anything. Let me make sure I'm live. I am live. And according to the settings, I still am 1080p, so that's interesting.
If you're not live, you should be in the Guinness Book of Records because you're sitting there talking.
Yeah, really. Josh Kinder says, yes, I'm back at the group home. Okay. So does that mean that the Zoom wasn't working on his computer at Aunt Mary's?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's even stranger.
Now,
and when you compared the link, all the letters and all that in the link,
right?
And they were the right ones.
Right. That's what
doing that.
He's got the Nook-like one of them at the group home.
He's got, he carries it back and forth between the group home and Aunt Mary's.
The build we did that you repaired, is that at Aunt Mary's now?
Yes, that's at Aunt Mary's.
Is it working? Does anybody know?
Well,
yeah, it works. The
I
Zoom
think it's
link
functional,
works.
but I don't think you could get on Zoom last night with it. On Microsoft Edge, from what I'm understanding, he had to
Yeah.
join from Brave browser.
Which one had the problem backing up?
I believe his big computer at Aunt Mary's.
Probably a problem with that external drive.
I don't know. We need to find out what drive he's using, and
A Cronus will actually give you an error. I'm not sure if Macrium will throw out an error if it's bad, if a drive is bad. It may depend on how bad it is, whether it throws an error. It might be different with a Cronus.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know anything about Macrium. I have two functioning backup softwares that I paid for. One is a Cronus 2021. That's before they started adding all of the antivirus crap into it.
Like I was going on about on Messenger, I am a big fan of safely ejecting the drive. Because
Well,
I've had times when I click eject and it says it can't be ejected right now, that means something's going on with it. And if you just eject
there are settings in Windows that you can control some of that with, but even when I have them set correctly, I still get the error message as well. Although when I'm doing backups, I'm booting from a flash drive.
yeah,
So I never make a backup from the drive I'm backing up. That I know people say it's okay to do that, but it's just I have never done that, and I don't intend to start now. I make a flash drive to boot from, so that there's nothing going on the drive I'm trying to back up. I just think that's a better way to do it, and if you can disagree with me if you want, that's fine.
yeah, you can just disagree with me about ejecting. I mean, I'm just gonna always eject the drive.
That was weird. I don't think I do that much work with flash drives anymore to be concerned about it. So, Sin, your background makes me think of something. Is that from a audio program?
No,
Can't think of the name of it.
it's originally a GIF, but I had to
Okay.
turn it into a video.
There's Ghetto Gaming, Ghetto, whatever his name is. Hello, Josh.
Hey. But the backup problem is the one with my computer. It's spitting out an error, but it can't verify the backup.
Is that the build, the big computer, or is that the little one you have?
That's the big computer that Kenley did.
What external drive are you using to back up to?
The one at Thermal Live that you sent in the mail?
Is that a 1 terabyte?
I
I don't know if I ever had a 1. I think I had all 2 terabytes, but
I believe it's a 2 terabyte. I can look.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
What brand is it?
Western Digital, if I sent it to him.
Okay.
Western Digital Passport.
Seagate might be gotten better now, but they used to
But I paid for Macrium Reflect on all the computers that I operate.
And let me ask you, when you back up, are you running Macrium from the hard drive you're backing up from?
Yeah.
I guess that's supposed to work. I have never trusted that. I always boot from a flash drive, but that's just my OCD probably.
I bought Macrium Reflect for all the computers that I use.
Yeah. I've never used Macrium, so I don't know how to do it. When I was running all the backups I did this weekend, after having missed it once, I went in and made sure to turn on the verify after making the backup in all of them.
Yeah, that's the way mine
Switch.
that my big computer that I call it for backup, it has no problem verifying. It verifies it 100% and it says it's all
Okay,
good.
but are you doing the verify at the time you're making the backup?
No, it goes in after and verifies it.
No, but I mean, like when I'm using a Cronus or the other software I use, which is called Hard Disk Manager, there's a switch. When I tell it to backup, I can check a box and it'll do the verify after it does the backup, but in the same run.
Right. That's what my phone does. My phone backs it up and then it goes in and verifies it afterwards.
Okay, and it won't verify.
No, it gets up to about 99% and then it fails.
Maybe a bad spot on the drive or something.
Yeah. Now that's what Doug's going to look at Nick on the 23rd.
Yeah,
All right.
25.
If it were me, I would leave that backup file on the drive if you have enough room and try it again
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
so that you're not writing to a potentially bad spot on the drive unless there's a whole bunch of bad spots. Now, you have to be careful with those little drives like that. I had years ago when I was living in South Carolina, I was making weekly backups of stuff and I would go to the bank once a week or once every other week and swap a drive into my safe deposit box so I hadn't went off site. And one day I stumbled at the curb going into the bank and dropped it and hit the curb, and that was the end of that drive. It would not boot after that. So if you've ever dropped it or anything,
No, I
you might
haven't.
want to
Spinning
get
drive.
a different drive.
There's spinning drive, right? Mechanical.
Yeah, those passports, yeah. Yeah, that one I sent him was actually out of warranty, but new in the box, never used.
I had an external drive one time, and I walked by. It was on the counter. I was fixing to take it to my sister's to put something on her computer or either back something up or something, and my foot caught the cord, and the whole drive fell on the floor. And I said, "Oh no!" So I hooked it to the computer, and the drive was okay. I ran tests and ran tests and ran tests. Drive was fine, but it wiped all the partitions. Somehow or another, that fall wiped all the partitions off that drive.
Hmm.
Well, the heads moved when it hit and it did something it wasn't supposed to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was transporting my computer back home today, and my rollator doesn't have brakes on it. So the rollator decided to roll out into the street.
Oh.
And the
That
computer
truck come by and
came
hit your computer?
Yep.
What are you using right now then? Your laptop?
No, I'm still on it.
Oh, so
It
the
was
truck
mine.
didn't do any damage to the computer then?
No,
Got lucky. How's the rollator?
the brake pick gave out on it, so I'm gonna have to order a new one.
We're just giving you a hard time, Joshy. Did you get your Christmas tree up at Aunt Mary's?
Yep.
Good. How was
Yeah,
your dinner?
Yeah, should have went live today and showed you guys the Christmas tree.
Oh, did you do it today?
No. My wife came over yesterday and did it.
Oh. Silver Addiction joins us in chat. Hello, Silver Addiction. Getting ready to end. I've got it set up to run for right at a half hour, and we're at 29 minutes as of right now.
Is that one of the guys you met through the coin
Through
stuff?
the coins, yes.
All right. Makes sense.
I listened to Copper Owl Coins this afternoon while I was putting together some Da Vinci stuff earlier today. Part of which this picture behind you is a part of. I kind of like how that looked. Of course, you can't see the full effect. The moon is actually full, and then it's reflected in the water right here. I got an idea of what I want to do with it, but I didn't have enough time today. So I'm always late, a day late, and $1 short. I know that feeling. Someone said smash the like button. Yeah, we're at 14 watching and 9 likes, so a little over 50%, and that's good.
Hey, you're up to 556. I see.
Yes, I gained 1 back actually. I was at 557, dropped to 555, and I've gained 1 back, so that's cool. BH Ringer joins us 14. Well, yeah, we're up to 9. So what in the name of wide world of sports? There we go. Now it started. So I want to give the generic shout out to everyone for being here. I appreciate people showing up yesterday for today's stream. Hopefully I won't miss anything between now and the end of the year. And we'll get the 12-hour debacle pulled off with very little to no problems. That doesn't mean it's going to not suck, because it's probably going to suck. But, I mean, it's 12 hours. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, William. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Sin. Thank you, Ghetto. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Silver Edition. Thank you, BH Ringer. Thank you, Ski Man. If I missed your name, Chris Garrett. See, Chris, you thought I almost forgot you, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, 3 times.
If you missed your name,
who thinks? Huh?
Suck it up.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. So,
What about me? I would have been chatting.
oh, and Mrs. K. Mrs. K was in chat, so I better give her a quick shout out.
Yep. That's
never
the
hear
most
the end of that if I
important one
don't.
right there.
So yeah, that's.
What about me? I would have been.
So I mentioned you, Ghetto. Did you not hear me call your name?
No.
I'll start calling you Ghetto Greg. Man. Good night, everybody.